I'll tell you what. Apparently, there are no laws about selling tickets to concerts that may be fiction. What? Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard, but you remember, last week we were talking about Fyre Festival 2. And tickets went on sale for the second Fyre Fest, which is going to be unbelievable. They said all kinds of guests will be booked. That maybe at the moment, we can't name any specific ones that are right now. But this is going to be another fest. I think they said it's going to take place over 2 weekends this time in Mexico. And they're going to have a skate ramp. They're going to have concerts. They're going to have everything you could ever dream of. And there were tickets going for as low as, $1,000 and as high as $1.1 million. However, some nosy person decided to go ask the Isla Mujeres, their tourism board, because they said, we're going to Mexico, we're going to Isla Mujeres, and this is where we're going to do Fyre Fest 2. And then somebody went to the tourism board, and the tourism board said that they have no knowledge of this event. Edgar Gasca, who's with the tourism directorate of Isla Mujeres, told The Guardian that they have had no contact with any person or any company about the festival, adding, for us, this is an event that does not exist. Permits have not been requested for the event, is what we're being told. He says the festival is not going to happen. There are red flags all over the place.
That's a negative way to look at it.
Okay, yeah, this guy, I don't know. How do you say pessimistic in Espanol?
Yeah. Donde está hater?
Right. If you go to their website and take the coordinates they provide, then put them in Google Maps, it takes you to the ocean.
That is true.
Between Cancun and Isla Mujeres. Okay, well, but also, there are boats there, so maybe that specific coordinate is just where the boat ride is going to go. We don't know for sure. Billy hasn't told us all of it. So yeah, apparently Billy can't catch a break. I would not be shocked at all. I mean, this thing was supposed to take place in May of this year. Yeah, this is not. This is
and it will.
Right around the corner. I would not be shocked at all if Billy's plan was to sell tickets to Fyre Fest 2 and then turn around and use the ticket money to book the location. And I don't know, I guess hope that enough people bought those $1.1 million packages that he could then book guests as well.
Billy posted an update last night.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, you want to hear?
Yeah. This is Billy McFarland. This is the promoter of Fyre Fest after Isla Mujeres in Mexico said, this is not a real thing. Void. This is not a check.
Good evening, everybody. I have a really important Fyre update.
Nice.
Last week,
wait,
I did an
interview.
pause?
Yeah, of course.
It was with a Y. I thought it was just a Fyre update. I thought it was
this update is Fyre.
No, the update is about the Fyre Fest. It's not just, a standard. Because I feel like when I jump on Instagram, I'm like, let me just give a Fyre update right now. Okay, this Fyre with a Y. Okay, just making sure everybody was clear on that.
Reviewing the Today Show. And since then, the story has been shared, retold, twisted, and covered by journalists from all over the world. I figured it would be best to hear directly from me what's actually happening.
Okay.
First, Fyre 2 is real.
Okay, hit pause. I mean,
there we go.
What
else do we need?
Does anybody? Let's take a poll of the room. Do you guys want to hear the rest of the clip, or is it not necessary?
No,
I don't want to.
I want to hear what's going on.
Oh, you do?
I feel like it's unnecessary.
Because I don't want to beat this into the ground. But you do want to hear the rest.
I'd like to hear what's going on.
Okay, I mean for Troy's sake, but he's saying Fyre Fest 2 is happening. And that's enough for me, kind of, to tell you the truth. But okay, we'll hear what else.
What good is a man without his word?
Yeah, and if there's anyone we could trust, it's Billy McFarland. Which, by the way, Billy, if you're listening, and I know you are, we'd love to have you in studio sometime. I want to.
We'll sell this thing out.
I want to get to the. Yeah, exactly. Let's promote. I mean, you got Isla Mujeres saying there's no Fyre Festival. Come on the radio. Talk to your boys. We'll promote this thing.
Second, we have incredible partners leading the festival. They're in charge of all the logistics, productions, and operations.
Great.
This includes an incredible production team in Mexico who does not F around.
Whoa! That's because they're not trying to find out.
Whoa.
So we're not this is not an F around crew. This is not.
No.
I like that he's protecting himself for the algo.
Yeah.
Making sure that the Fyre update hits as many accounts as possible. But okay, so they're not effing around because I truly felt that previous article had implied some significant effing around.
Nope.
Although I will tell you, the guy was talking about red flags, going like, this is clearly not going to happen. There's just red flags everywhere. To me, it is a red flag when, as the person in charge, you start going, there are other teams responsible for all of this. Because what you are doing is you are setting a foundation to eventually cast responsibility onto the other teams and not take any for yourself.
No.
This has happened traditionally. I'm not saying Billy would ever do this to us. However, traditionally, there have been people who have done this. That's all.
Name one.
I couldn't. Not off the top of my head. I could not do it. Jim McClure.
Hey, you got one.
Jim McClure.
That is one.
Yeah, I go like this. You think we get more promotion for the show? He's like, I absolutely do. And we've got great people. We put somebody in the executive producer slot, and that really is a great executive producer responsibility. I was like, huh.
Well, what were you saying? I was doing something else.
Here's Billy.
There is no way they would ever take on a fake festival.
There.
3, we have accommodations.
I didn't realize that's the whole point. We're moving to 3.
They would never.
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm with a team that doesn't F around. So being that they don't F around,
They would never take on a fake
why
festival.
would they take that? Feels effing around. They're not going to take on a fake festival.
Who would take on a fake festival?
That's F.
Yeah. They don't F.
That's effery right there. It's effery to take on a fake festival.
Naturally, this was a huge point of emphasis given the issues surrounding Fyre 1.
Right.
Our accommodations include contracts for the number of villas, yachts, and hotels.
Okay.
This also includes 2 hotels who were contacted by the media and in response gave misleading statements saying they never heard of Fyre and they aren't working with us.
I will hit pause for a second. I will say that is misleading because you never heard of Fyre. It's one thing to say we never heard of Fyre coming here. But you never heard of, you don't have Netflix? You never heard of the
don't
Fyre
have Hulu?
Fest?
Or Hulu, yeah.
Hulu?
Come on.
You didn't hear about that guy that was blowing people for water? Nothing? Nothing? You never heard of Ja Rule? What would I do it? I'm a baby. Nothing? Never heard of it. Okay, if you say so.
After hearing this, I asked my team to terminate those contracts and to focus on the hotels and other partners who are eager to work with and support Fyre.
Nice. Good for you, Billy.
4,
Oh,
we have talent.
I thought he was going to name the hotels.
No.
He did not.
No. Don't worry about that.
He did not name I thought he was going to say, and here are the people we're working with now.
No.
But he's like, that's
You can't quit. You're fired.
a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have many secrets, and all the secrets are the good news. Trust me.
Artists, athletes, and other performers are on board and scheduled for Fyre 2.
Great.
Who are they?
5,
Okay. All right,
restitution
right,
is being
okay.
paid.
Oh.
Oh.
Since being released 30 months ago, I've made 40 payments to restitution.
Did you pause for a sec?
For how much?
I'm just wondering, that doesn't, to me, make it seem like you're not using the ticket money for restitution. Because that was the concern people had. I'm paying money for Fyre Fest, and he's going to use this to pay restitution. He's going to use this to pay his legal bills, and the fact that he is saying, I am actively paying it while there's actively ticket money coming in, well, it alarms me.
Yeah, also, I don't know. This doesn't really have anything to do with Fyre 2. I don't need to know about your restitution.
I think it's because we feel like Fyre 2 might be a scam to pay for the crimes surrounding Fyre 1.
Okay, then guess what?
What?
When it's time for Fyre 3,
Sure.
all the Fyre 2 tickets will be taken care of.
Good point.
Right, and so then we can finally do... So Fyre 3, we can finally do a real festival.
Yeah.
Just ride with me,
It's
guys.
going to be Fyre 2.
But it will technically be Fyre 2. Well, technically Fyre 1 never happened either. There were no bands, just FEMA tents. Just because you have FEMA tents and cheese sandwiches does not mean you had a
I
festival.
think it counts as a festival.
Sure.
FEMA tents and cheese sandwiches count as a festival.
Yeah. There were people
bands
on
showed up.
Yeah.
They
Band-
didn't perform.
Who showed up?
I thought there was artists that didn't they show up and they just there was something.
I don't think Blink-182 showed up.
Blink-182
They were
did not
booked,
show up.
weren't
They were booked, but then they
No.
were like, we ain't going to
Okay,
that.
well
they
were,
showed up and they looked at what the rundown was and they went, damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't know that any legitimate artists showed up. Maybe if they did, they turned right around.
I'm telling you, I think
But
Black
if all
Caviar should definitely do this.
If all you need is FEMA tents and cheese sandwiches to do a festival,
Go ahead.
on a completely unrelated note, I would like to announce, in conjunction with SiriusXM, we will be doing a Sam Roberts Show festival, and tickets will be going on sale soon. I just had some ideas just now.
How much?
Well, they started only $2,500.
That sounds like a deal to me.
But it's a whole weekend with food and shelter.
Can we announce our first guest?
No.
Is talent booked?
Yes.
Can you tell me who they are?
No.
Okay.
But I will say, food and shelter guaranteed.
Okay.
And it will be delicious food and luxurious shelter.
Let's see what else Billy has to say.
Yes, please.
I think we're on point number 5 now.
I've also made it my mission to do more than legally required.
Oh!
Part of this has been giving a large percentage of Fyre 2's budget and profits directly to Restitution.
Wait a second.
What?
Hang on.
That's
What?
nice of him.
You're giving Fyre 2's budget to Restitution? What does that mean?
Well, that means that Fyre Fest 2 isn't getting paid for. Right? You can't. That doesn't. First of all, how does Fyre Fest 2 already have profits? They haven't booked the acts.
He's doing more than legally responsible.
Yeah, I mean, what that means is
By doing illegal things.
he's taking the ticket money and just paying for his restitution. There's no profit yet, I don't think. And also, I'd love Billy McFarland to come in and talk to us about this. I don't want to make any wild accusations. I don't understand how there could be profit. And yeah, I also budget. Like, is there, that would mean you can't do that unless in the budget it says also part of the budget for Fyre 2 is paying for my restitution. Otherwise, you're just taking money out of the budget and putting it into Fyre 1. It would be like me going to Sirius and going like, hey, could I have a budget for Sam Roberts Show? And they're like, yeah, here's the budget. And I'm like, the good news is I've built out a lot of my basement with this budget, which is more than legally responsible. It's not how budgets work.
What did Piper say? Every time they think they got the...
Every time you think you've got the answers, I change the questions.
I kind of feel like that's what Billy's doing right now.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. This is Piper's Pit big time.
6.
Oh, wow.
My partners and I have remained in communication
Good.
with local and state government to ensure full compliance and a successful event that benefits the local economy, shares the beauty of the Mexican Caribbean with the world, and helps make right for all of the wrongs.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. 7?
7.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Fyre 2 is moving forward, and we are moving forward with full integrity.
Could you
From
pause
now
for a
on,
second?
updates will...
Is that full integrity as compared to Fyre 1? Like, what is the norm for integrity? Is that full integrity as a normal person would see it, or full integrity as like, well, we didn't do this for Fyre 1, so that's...
I think it's the bare minimum of integrity.
Right. Okay.
Like, you guys can trust me this time.
So full integrity is bare minimum integrity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, he's already doing more than he legally needs to be doing, so get off his back.
Okay. Again, that feels
He's directing all profits of Fyre 2. Some profits and some budget, whatever that means.
I mean, it just feels like I'm doing what legally I'm completely responsible to do. It's just a very low threshold to begin from.
Back off.
So to announce that I'm doing slightly more than what I'm legally required to do.
And he's made 40 payments for restitution.
Yeah.
He doesn't say how much, but, 40 payments.
What? Yeah. I don't know.
Could be $1.
It's a
whatever he's got.
Payment is a payment.
Yeah.
It's what I had on me at the time.
Yeah.
will come directly from me.
Okay.
I look forward to continuing to work with my great partners to bring the vision of Fyre to life and to help make right for all of the wrongs.
Oh.
If anybody wants to join us,
I do.
And help us make history, and help show the truth of the vision and the intentions, please DM me. I'm here day and night.
Bro.
Thank you very much, and I look forward to sharing this with the world.
I'm on it.
Let's slide in there, bro. You know what to do.
You know I will.
We are supporters.
Let's do a quick follow.
Good. Follow everything you can. Follow his personal, follow it, and send DMs to all of it. We got to get to the bottom of this because they are fucking on Billy McFarland. And I'm done with it.
And you don't like that.
No more fucking on Billy. I'm done with it, okay? He's doing more than he legally has to. He didn't address the Isla of Mujeres at all.
He said he's been in contact with local and state officials.
But it didn't specifically explain why the Board of Tourism is saying we don't know anything about this Fyre Fest.
Yeah,
He did not address that at all. But that's not to say he won't. Okay. What about that post that says Fyre 2 is real?
That was.
Oh, that was the one what we read last week before they said it was not.
Yeah.
Who would buy tickets to a festival? They don't even know who's playing.
It's gonna be lit.
They do that all the time now.
It's gonna be lit.
They
anyway.
put Coachella tickets up for sale before.
Well, I mean, Coachella's kind of like a party, and you know it's going to happen every year. I could see that.
Because brand is strong.
Yeah. And that's how they
is...
get you. They're like, hey, buy them now. Wait till we announce the artist. That's when ticket prices go up.
They're going to be sold out.
This is end of May. I mean, they should be booking for next
They are
year.
Booked. They're booked.
No. That hasn't been confirmed.
He said we have talent.
I mean,
last time we
in
talked,
the update it was like 0.4.
I forgot about 0.4. It was a lot of points. It was like 7. I didn't think it was going to be 7 points. I thought I was going to have to tune in for maybe 3, and then I could kind of tap out. I didn't realize how long he was going to go on
Weird,
for.
there's no comments on the video.
huh?
Leave one.
I don't know if I can. Hang on.
Just say we love you, Billy. We love you.
Oh, there are comments on the video.
Oh, okay. Good.
And they're just not showing up here.
Yeah, good. They're probably all support.
Cheese sandwich order button.
Okay. Okay. I bought a ticket. I can't wait to see David Bowie headlining with Tupac.
They're both dead.
They got holograms in Isla Mujeres.
I have bought my ticket, and myself and my totally real best friend Mick Jagger will be there.
Oh, Mick Jagger is going. That's sick. As a guest.
Ready
for another Netflix doc. Very professionally filmed video statement. Should convince everyone that Fyre V2 will be better. I mean, look, did he put on... He could have at least put on one of those mics, you know. You could at least, they're not difficult to do anymore.
He's got no time for that. He's busy coordinating with the local government.
I forgot about the local government.
In response, he defended the festival, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, well, good. However, McFarland, according to McFarland, we have accommodations. Naturally, this is a huge point of emphasis given the issues surrounding Fyre 1. Is he talking about the FEMA tents?
Yeah.
Okay, because they were blowing away, if I remember correctly. The wind picked up and the FEMA tents.
We have accommodations.
Oh, okay. All right. Our accommodations include contacts, the number of villas, yachts.
This is what he said in the video.
And hotel. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is what we saw. That's I forget because it didn't say what point it was, so I didn't know that we had seen that. I mean, Danielle, this is like for your generation, right? Do you get your tickets?
Not yet.
But you're considering it? No?
Sounds like a yes.
Oh, it sounds like a yes.
I'm rooting for him.
You are. You want him to succeed.
I do, because I want him to I want him to turn it around.
You do?
But I would bet my whole life savings Fyre's not real.
Right. Okay. Now, why do you want him to turn around, or wouldn't it be better to get another sick doc out of it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, I would not want him to turn it around.
What if it ends up being the most incredible festival ever?
Yeah, what if I actually do sit there with FOMO going
You're
I
like,
wish
oh
Right.
my
I wish
God.
I was a Fyre too. Look at that cheese sandwich.
Stone Cold and Rob Zombie
Just
are
rocking out
performing
together.
on stage together.
Just cheersing beers. Yeah, no, that would be sick.
Like if he proved everyone wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would
And there was
be
like
sick.
4 people.
And he's like, I told you. I told you I was doing this. Did you not listen to point 6? I told you. I thought I laid this out very clearly. No, that would be great. You know, if he hasn't said Stone Cold or Rob Zombie, so at the moment, I'm not convinced of it.
Why is Ja Rule not involved?
I think he had a falling out with Ja.
Yeah,
You
they
know.
didn't see eye to eye.
You know, yeah, I think because after the doc came out, everybody was blaming Ja. And Ja needed that like he needed a hole in the head. You know, everybody found out that Wanksta was about him, and it fucked him up forever.
That was like almost 20 years ago.
I know, but everybody's still, I mean, first of all, it's still a good song.
Yeah, it is.
And second of all, if Ja Rule were in here and I said, you know, I'm reading in the prep, is it true that when you go to car dealerships, you don't buy anything? You just laughed just now.
Yeah, of course. I would think that
Just
was great.
thinking
It was a
about
great
it.
question.
Yeah. How long have you been hustling? What were you like in high school? Because I heard you were the man, homie. Fuck happened to you? You'd think all that was hilarious.
I would have thought it was great.
I mean, yeah. So the fact that is still there in the zeitgeist, and then he gets coupled with this Fyre Fest thing, I'm sure he thought that doing Fyre Fest would get him out of the Ja Rule, conundrum that he's been in. But instead, what did it do? It was worse. Now it adds to the lore.
Sunk him deeper.
Yeah. So I think he started, especially when the docs came out, and he said in the doc, false advertising maybe, not fraud. I think that's at that point he started to distance himself from Billy. At one point he tried to brand it. At one point he tried to, make money off of it. I forget what exactly it was.
Who, Ja?
Ja. He came out with something Fyre related earlier on when the docs first came out. But I think then he tried to distance himself from the whole thing. Especially when Billy went to jail. He's like, I don't think I want to fuck around with any of that stuff.
What artist in their right mind would want to be associated with this?
That's a good point. We've got an offer. It's a festival.
I'm telling you, man, black caviar.
Bro, listen.
If you got
You wouldn't do it.
1,000%. If the money was right, hell yeah.
You could be in the dock.
Yeah.
I would, yeah.
I would do it even if the money wasn't right.
I'd love to be in the dock.
I mean, honestly, yeah, Danielle's right. Just to get into the doc, if it works, great. If it doesn't work, even better. The money doesn't even have to be right because you'll be able to sit there in the doc and explain everything.
You could go on all the TV shows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're a part of the story.
Yeah.
Promo.
Well, yeah, that's I would do that, but
Elderly DJ Troy Kwan.
well, I wouldn't appreciate if they would phrase it like that.
Yeah, you're just like, look, wouldn't it be great, though, if they didn't say that, right? But it said it on the chyron, on the lower third that comes up on the TV, and you just see Troy squinting at the confidence monitor.
Yeah,
like,
what?
What does that say?
What?
Anyway, tell me about the Fyre Fest. Why does it say that? It would look like he's looking straight at the camera. Why does it say, why did you write that?
I would appreciate if they wouldn't
Anyway,
refer to us as elderly DJs.
Could you tell us about the travel? Yeah, but you wrote, why did you...
I'm just saying.
I would do it, yes. So, Fyre Fest, if you're listening, book Black Caviar. We're down.
Let's get Billy on the show and go, we have an opportunity, a media opportunity, and an opportunity to book a musical act that will come on the cheap, and you can start advertising them immediately.
I'm going to send him a DM, and I'll mention that.
Yeah, we also have a musical act for you.